from Toronto, Canada, and this is Good Cop, Bad Cop. Demonstrating yet again, dare I say, that if it needed to be demonstrated, the twang is still the thang. Shadowy Men on a Shadowy Planet from Toronto, and that's called Good Cop, Bad Cop. And this weekend, amongst sorting out all of my records and all of the demo tapes and all of the newspapers, I shall dash off a letter to the Shadowy Men on a Shadowy Planet and say, how about promotional copies of those earlier records, boys? This next comes from Datblygu in session, and it's called Capriog, which means ragged. Excellent. That's Datblygu in session, and that's called Capriog, and which means ragged. And there have been those who said that Datblygu sound rather like the Welsh equivalent of the Fall. So let's have a look at that chart rundown, shall we? This week's highest new entry at number 30. Hot new chart band The Fall at number 30, and that's There's a Ghost in My House. The
Lost
Les trois Jeans. Sorry, one slips into it so easily. Those are the three Johns in session, and that's key Largo. Long time since I saw them in action, but these days, of course, they're always taking their uproar to far-flung outposts of empire. The three Johns, and that's called Never and Always.
Harley Davidson 背にまたがれば地球を離れる悪魔に連れられ天国に行くわヤクザな恋人ハリー・デイビッソン悪魔がくれたのハリー・デイビッソンもし明日死んでも不平は言わない人生よりも素敵なエンジン 血が火の横になる髪をなびかせ空を突き抜けるヤクザな恋人ハンリー・デイビッソン悪魔がくれたのハリー・デイビッソン背にまた上がれば地球を放てる悪魔に連れられ天国に行くわ今日は岬の先で対決用意はいい行くわよスピードを上げれば血が火のようにな髪をなびかせ空を突き抜ける
Chirpy songstress Kazuko Hohki, and that's from an LP, a 10-inch LP no less, of the songs of Brigitte Bardot, and that was Harley Davidson. I shall...
Yeah. Okay, will do. Ciao, baby. Ciao, baby.
But standing, always standing in line, waiting, we wait for control time. Angels are we. With no hope, God will not you. Wow! Hey, hey! In the fields the flowers are wild, but in time they grow in straight line.
again.
So that's the record, not me. Screaming Trees, and that's called Iron Guru. It's interesting, actually, how many people, when you're talking to them about what you do, say to you, do people ever offer you money for playing records? And I can quite honestly say that in all the time I've been doing it, which is a jolly long time, 26 years, something like that, nobody's ever offered me any money at all. I mean, if I sound disappointed, this is because I'm disappointed, really, I suppose. And people say to me occasionally, of course, you must be taking backhanders to be playing stuff like that, but it's not true, it never happens. This is Admiral Bailey and Big Belly Man.
Now this one didn't get to all you, them in the community. Just get some belly man and make some money. Lord have mercy. But bye bye, but bye bye. Oh my God, but bye bye bye. But bye 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 bye. But bye bye bye. But bye 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 bye. But bye bye bye. But bye 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 bye. But bye bye bye. But bye 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 bye. Follow me now. Get some belly. Just get some belly. 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 What a boy. Big belly man. Big belly man. Big belly man. Big belly man. What a boy. Big belly man. Big belly man. Big belly man. Big belly man. Now look at some of the progressive man. Like Papa Jammins in my big belly man. And the chicken is in my big belly man. And that is still in my big belly man. Look and Jack Scorpion, you a big belly man. Look and Josie Willis in my big belly man. Look and Shelly, yes in my big belly man. Look and Jasper, yes in my big belly man. I Admiral, yes is a big belly man. Follow me now. Get some belly, just get some belly, get some belly, just get some belly, like Steely. Get some belly, just get some belly, get some belly, just get some belly, like Johnny. Get some belly, just get some belly, get some belly, just get some belly. Me I go tell you how to get some belly. Just jump on the van and reach a halfway tree. Got at the place with the cock and Kentucky. Listen me man, and listen me woman. Go uptown and go gamble down man. And then me drink it down with Tantra Gang. Big belly man, big belly man. Big belly man, big belly man. Follow me, big belly man, big belly man. Big belly man, yes them my money man. Come again, look and Jammy, yes in my big belly man. Bandit chicken, yes in my big belly man. Look and Steely, a big belly man. Look and Josie Whale, my big belly man. Look and Shelly, a big belly man. Look and Admiral, a big belly man. Look and Jasper, yes in my big belly man. Follow me, look and Jack, yes in my big belly man. Come again now, get some belly, just get some belly, get some belly, just get some belly, like Steely. Get some belly, just get some belly, get some belly, just get some belly. Follow me, the young girl them love to see me belly. Them say, yes, Miss a belly in the community. And when you are wine, you are cool and deadly. And in your pocket when you have some money. Up, down, and everything. Follow me, get some belly, just get some belly, get some belly, just get some belly. Go a legally, down a golden dragon. Check the Chinny man when they call me say one chow. And one chop so wee. Then me check the nigga man with dumpling na ya. Follow me, big belly man, big belly man. Big belly man, big belly man. Follow me now, big belly man, big belly man. Big belly man, big belly man. Just the other day man we leave the island. Go on for ring, man go turn champion. Come back Jamaica with the big belly man. This is a thing when you want understand. Most of the big belly man them say them a money man. Big belly man, big belly man. Big belly man, big belly man.
Some of our best people, etc. That's Admiral Bailey and Big Belly Man, and I think I forgot to mention that the record prior to that was by Screaming Trees and was called Iron Guru. This next is for somebody who sent me pictures of The Fall playing in Maidenhead, or anyway, the person who sent them from Maidenhead and described himself or herself as the eye in the audience. And it's also for the members of the Ballyclare High 4th Year Barmy Army. Thanks very much for the long letter. The Fall.
I'm totally wired. I'm totally wired. I'm totally wired. Totally wired. Can't you see?
Totally Wired from the excellent Fall, of course. And it often happens that in the twilight world that I inhabit, I have to phone people up and say, excuse me, can I speak to Cutmaster H2SO4? And there'll be a puzzled voice at the other end saying, sorry, what was that again? I said, Cutmaster H2SO4. And they say, oh, you mean our Dave? And here's a letter from Finn's mum, which I should have got last week, but I only opened it at the weekend, so I hope the people concerned are listening. Writing from Upton, Dorset. Says, Dear John, would you please pay a record for my son's birthday on June the 2nd? He's 17. You will know him as Fizz 305 and Tough 2 of the New Dimension. Whether he has two aliases, I'm not quite sure, but then it goes on to say, happy birthday, Finn, from Mum, Dad and Brother Wayne. Thanking you, Finn's mum. Well, if Finn is listening, or in whatever incarnation he's listening, these are the Boogie Boys.
Wake up in the morning and then I look around. I think about life and wanna lay back down. Then I hear a little voice from way inside to get your butt out of bed. Man, you gotta survive it. When I stop and think about it, I feel like a jerk, cause everything I got from hard work. People dealing with guns and dealing with knives, even dealing with drugs, but never dealing with life. Sometimes I say, don't just forget it. Life's too rough and I just ain't with it. But the little voice says when things go wrong, man, you gotta keep on, keep on. Keep on.
Those are the Boogie Boys, and that's called Dealing with Life, which I've just noticed comes from a film called Enemy Territory, which I've not yet seen, I must confess. Probably won't either. I don't get to see many films. Big Flame, and from 19 whenever it was, Sink, which is subtitled Get Out of the Ghetto Blues, Part 1. Certainly do miss them, I must say. That's Big Flame and Sink, Get Out of the Ghetto Blues, Part 1. One keeps hoping that they will discover wire recordings of unreleased tracks hidden under beds, as they did with Buddy Holly and Hank Williams and people like that, but I think it's unlikely. These are the two Helens, Silver and Gold.
They don't seem to speak or read.
Right. Two Puerto Ricans, a black man and a Dominican, and that's apparently the original version, it says on the sleeve, which is another 7-inch from Cool Tempo Records, which must mean the one that I was playing you previously wasn't the original version. And I saw James Hamilton, I think it was, trying to explain it all in Record Mirror, and it was terribly confusing, and I felt one of my headaches coming on. But it does now say it is generally available on 7-inch from Cool Tempo. Back with a great leap forward in session, and this is a version of a song that's on their 12-inch. Hope's Not Enough, Son, Ask Your Parents.
There's knowledge power. Will not be Stop chasing around after every skirt in town. You'd better stay at home. The wife you say may be your own. You'd better open up your eyes. You're not so hip, you're not so wise. Oh, you should have known. The wife you say may be your own. Girl in town, think you're playing your wife for a clown. You leave home and she leaves too. Just makes it in, honey, just before you do. Yeah, stop chasing may be your own.
Dubious morality, but a grand title. That's The Wife You Save May Be Your Own from Little Richie, from the Charlie LP Southern Soul Brothers.
Just my mind is
Well, that brings to an end, let's face facts, our Feast of Flexible Music. Do you like that? I thought of that while it was going on. Those were the Sirens, but I'll tell you who they all were. The first of the four was by the Hitchcocks, and that was called Stuart. The second one was by Hysteria Ward, and that was called Vendetta. The third of them was by Egyptian Fringe, and that was called You Take Me. And the last was, as I say, the Sirens, and The End, My Dear. The American and SST lot of Screaming Trees from an LP called Even If and Especially When, and that's The Pathway. Here's a track from another forthcoming Sessions EP, this time by Robert Wyatt, recorded on the 10th of September 1974. This is, it's a Neil Diamond song.
This That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer.
This is a holdup. Oh my God! Nobody move.
1, 2, get down.
This is a holdup.
Hold it now.
Nobody move.
Get past the people. Get past the fence. Get past the people. Get past the fence. Get past the people. Get past the fence.
appreciate, while the others got to imitate, you know.
Matt Black and the Cold Cut Crew, and that's that greedy beat. And preceding that, Robert Wyatt from a forthcoming Peel Sessions EP, recorded in 1974, and a version of I'm a Believer. Now from 10,000 Maniacs, and this is from the LP In My Tribe, universally well reviewed, I think. At least all of the reviews that I've read anyway have been excellent. My Sister Rose.
Big plans are being made for my sister's wedding day. We'll have a ball at the Sons of Omaha. Family, friends, come one and all. First, the best man make a toast to Rocky and my sister Rose. A life of years, free of tears, bottoms of and lots of Uncle Sam and Uncle Joe take their places in a row. They're standing by, side to side, for dollar dances with the bride. Book the tango, everyone. Jump, jump, mambo, rose and rock along. He's a back and she'll be well off now. Sister Rose, take your mother's place. Trade your home and your maiden name for a list of vows and a veil of lace. Made a wife of you today. Help! 5-tier cake that Colucci he can bake, a frosted tower of sugar and flour for the couple of the hour. Book the tango, everyone. Cha cha mambo, rose and rock along. She was born to wear that gown. Sister Rose, take your mother's place. Trade your home and your maiden name for a list of vows and a veil of lace. Made a wife of you today, but you're my sister Rose the same.
10,000 Maniacs from the LP In My Tribe, and that's My Sister Rose. And you may have heard them in session on Andy's programme last Thursday evening on the Nation's number one. And I don't, to be honest with you, know what Andy's got on his programme this Thursday, but I'll find out during this from Dub Sex. Push. That's Dub's Sex in Session, and that was called Push. And I didn't actually discover what's on Andy's programme at all, because it's not in the book, but I shall keep making investigations to the highest possible level. But while I was leafing through the book, I discovered this week's new chart, and was impressed to see that 2 out of the top 3 records are records which have been played on this programme. Now, that kind of happened for a very long time, that. At number 3, it's Wipeout, Fat Boys and the Beach Boys, and I venture to suggest I was the first person to play that on national radio from the LP as an import. And then at number 2, up from 11, it's Mars, or M-A-R-R-S if you'd rather, and Pump Up the Volume. Still at number 1, Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And this is from Sophie and Peter Johnson. Now, you may recall that this was in the Festive 50 years and years and years and years ago. Didn't come out at the time as a single for various complex reasons, but is available now. A little late, but better late than never. You can use it if you like.
Colored like moving picture, television.
Critical Mass on the Time Box label, and that's Use Them or Lose Them. It's on a 12-inch EP, and I still haven't found out what's on Andy's programme on Thursday night. I've spoken to his answering machine, or more accurately, of course, it has spoken to me, and told me that he's still at breakfast. Now, our Andy is a considerable trencherman, it has to be said, but frankly, I really don't think he's capable of the 12-hour breakfast, not without going into training first. Anyway, But surely, Inspector, those are the Sugar Cubes, and that's the 12-inch, the English language version of, as you probably spotted, of Birthday on One Little Indian Records. And to end the programme tonight from Big Apple Productions, Volume 3, in fact, this is Genius at Work, and very good it is too. You'll only get about half of it, I'm afraid, because I've been talking too much.
Everybody in the street, get down to the funky beat.